Exciting because, we've got International Water Day is on March 22nd every year. And so Water Month tends to be, the month of March.
Yes.
And so already like lots of organizations, universities, groups, people are inquiring about how they can get the film and show it in their communities to raise awareness about the issues. So,
Oh, it's very timely too.
Yeah.
It's very timely considering all of the oil spills and things that are going on around the world. I mean,
Yeah.
like not that they haven't happened before, but this is good timing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the
'Cause
film,
people are curious.
yeah, and Water on the Table focuses on the argument around whether water is and ought to be declared at the state level a human right,
Yeah.
or whether it's a commercial good like running shoes or oil or
Right.
Coca-Cola. And it's a very profound question, and it's a
Yes.
very political one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's although of course it deals with the global context, it really specifically is a film about Canada's water. It's a celebration of our water. Cinematically, it's a celebration of our water because we have a lot to be grateful for
Yeah.
in the context of the world.
Yeah.
It's also a debate around bulk water exports and the fact that
Yes.
our neighbor to the south is thirsty.
Right.
And there's an impending water crisis in the States.
Right.
And there will be one here as well. In fact, Alberta is considered by environmentalist activists to be, it will become a water have-not province because of what we're doing to the water with the tar sands. And that's featured in the film. That's
Yes, it
a
is.
significant
It's great.
chapter in the film. And like I said earlier, Maud Barlow is the main subject of the film. You probably know who she is. She's a Canadian kind of icon activist, and it was really great working with her.
Yeah. I've got a question for you too.
Yeah.
I haven't really asked you this. We've done a lot of talking, but what prompted you to do water in the first place? Like, what was the initial spark?
Yeah.
It was like, I've got to do this.
Yeah, I know.
I want to know that, and I'm sure everybody else would want to know that too.
Sure. Well, it stems back actually to 2003. I
Okay.
used to work in television,
Uh-huh.
and I was working as a producer videographer on a channel called Book Television, The Channel, and it was devoted to the written and spoken word. And her book, Blue Gold, which was
Okay.
released in 2003, came across my desk, and I read it, and I was just kind of flabbergasted, I guess you could say, by the issue of the commodification of water, the big water cartels all over the world buying and owning and selling and trading water,
Yeah.
and the fact that the world is running out of fresh water. And I just didn't really understand these issues
Yeah.
in from that lens. I'd never really considered them in a deep way, and it was an eye-opener. And so knowing that she was Canadian, I had the opportunity to do a segment on it. And so I met her, and I just clicked with her. I loved her so much. And I guess that's when the seed was planted.
Okay.
And then it really was just something that just continued to grow in my mind.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until 2007 that I decided, okay, I'm really going to do this. I need to do this. And so of course the first step was getting back in touch with Maud and saying, hey, do you remember me? Can we get together for lunch? I have an idea. I want to talk to you about it. And it just all kind of cascaded from there.
Wow.
So
That's cool. It's
Yeah.
kind of similar. My experience when I first met you too. It was very interesting because I was in my head. I was thinking about this community movie night, and I thought I better go check out the Planet in Focus gala night,
yeah.
see what who won, and that might be some of the films. And I happened to just sit right beside you. And then when it was announced that you won,
Yeah.
that was so great. And then I said, hey, I'm thinking of doing a community movie night. Are you interested? And here
Yeah.
we are today. It's
Yeah.
just so wonderful.
Yeah.
And your movie's great. And at the time, I hadn't even seen the movie. I thought it had to be pretty good, though. You won.
Yeah.
So it was a good, educated guess. But now I've seen the movie, and I'm even more convinced that
Well-
it should be part of the festival.